I usually don't do videos like this most of the times, but breaking news if you are into music, the lead singer of Linkin Park just committed suicide this morning. His name was Chester Bennington, and this is the news that we have. I believe BBC has more. TMC kind of has the most news because they were on scene first, so I'm going to be using their website in general. And I'm also going to play a little clip for a bit more information right after this one. But this is the lead singer, which he'll be remembered. He's major. Yeah, it was as of today, Pacific Standard Time, which for me, it was over less than 30 minutes ago because it's 12:53 now, as you guys can see down the screen. But ultimately, law enforcement sources tells TMC, so this is for them, for theirs. But he was at home alone at the time of suicide. We were told his family was out of town, and he was found by one of his employees. Law enforcement says that he hung himself at his private residence in Palos Verdes Estates in LA, California. His body was discovered Tuesday just before 9 a.m. So they're just releasing the news. He had died at 9 a.m. today, guys. If you're a Linkin Park fan, I know I am. It's very heart concerning. To lose someone kind of this major. He has dealt with drugs and alcohol in the past years, as it actually says the singer. He said in the past he had concerning, but he been absent as a child by an older man, so he was pretty much abused, and he hinted at molestation, so it was a very possibility. He was very close friends with Chris Cornfield, who committed himself by hanging in May, so I think kind of his death weighed heavy on him. He died on his 53rd birthday. Fisher wrote an open letter to Chris on the day of Chris's death. His wife has sent out a tweet lately saying that just when she thought her heart going to break more, it did, and she loves you, T. So his nickname was T. So it's very, very heart-sharing. Most music they're known for is Fate, In the End, Crawling, and quite a few new music. And they're known for collaborating with Jay-Z a lot. Their biggest album, I believe, was Metro. This is a screenshot from Chester Street right here for you guys, so you guys can see. Yeah, Metro was their biggest selling album, and it actually was the biggest alternative in history. It was one of their biggest albums. He was 41 when he died today, guys. So if you guys can, share this as much as possible. If you know someone who's a music fan who loves Linkin Park, share this news. Get it out there so people can know more. I'm going to go back and I'm going to check BBC, see what BBC has to say about it. They might have some more news. Yeah, vocalist took his own life. He was the main vocalist. If you guys didn't know, more than 70. But yeah, he was found at 0900 local time. So that'd be like, if you're across the U.S., that would be about noon to 1. Shocking, heartbreaking. It's true, and official statement will come out soon as we have one. So they have yet to have an official statement. This is just what we know so far, that he's just hung himself. We don't really know the causes or why. There apparently was a suicide note. The band Imagine Dragons tweeted, "No words, no heartbroken, rip." So there was like no warnings whatsoever. There was no signs. So a lot of people are very upset. Grammy artist Stormzy's is, yeah. So this is the official news from the BBC in the UK. We'll check out over on CNN and see. I'm going to try to keep you guys updated as much as possible. If you guys don't know who he is, just look up Linkin Park. You guys will find out who he is. If you know who he is, and you like the music, then it's just... But yeah, apparently, he turned the music so he could get rid of his things, and which he dealt with cocaine and amphetamine use. Sexual abuse as a child. So not just abuse, but sexual abuse, as I was guessing from what he's hinted at and said. I mean, you guys can check this. You guys can go see. So this is pretty shocking news. I'm not super affected by it, but it does absolutely suck because we'll no longer have any more. I didn't know him. I just knew the band. I knew the music. And that was about it. There's a video I'm about to play that has a little bit more information. That was an official statement released by one of the news people. So you guys can go ahead and watch that.
Lincoln Park singer Chester Bennington has committed suicide. Law enforcement sources tell us the singer hanged himself at a private residence in Palos Verdes Estates in LA County. His body was discovered Thursday just before 9 a.m. Chester was married with 6 children from 2 wives. The singer struggled with drugs and alcohol for years. He had said in the past he had considered committing suicide because he had been abused as a child by an older male. The band's album, Meteora, was one of the biggest alternative albums in music history. Bennington was 41.